Hi guys, this is Aaron from cinacAct.com, and I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of how to install Packet Tracer using Wineskin Winery. Just a quick little app that lets you run Windows applications on your Macintosh. All right, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to download the Wineskin app. It's going to come zipped. We are going to decompress that bad boy, take the resulting file, and drag him over into the applications folder. Once it's there, let's go ahead and fire that bad boy up. And now let's get started. Of course, the first time you open it, we're going to have to make sure it knows that we want to open that downloaded application. As usual, nothing new and exciting there. Once the app's open, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up and we're going to go ahead and click on a new engine. And just select the default engine that drops down. Hit the download now. It'll take you a few minutes to download that new engine and install it. Through the magic of video editing, I made it go very fast. Now that we've got that, we're going to go down to the update button underneath the wrapper. It'll go ahead and reach out and download the latest one here. And again, through the magic of video, we can fast forward through that. Then finally, we're going to create a new blank wrapper. So we're just going to select that menu selection, create new blank wrapper. Let's go ahead and name it Cisco Packet Tracer. And hit OK. Now, a couple things are going to happen here. To create that new wrapper, it's going to need some pieces of framework installed. And it's going to go ahead and detect that the Mono framework needs installed. That's the open source version of .NET. So it's going to reach out and grab that. Again, that may take quite a bit of time. So just be patient while it does its thing. And then it's going to go ahead and download another piece of framework here, the Gecko Installer. So let's download that bad boy. And what we're doing is we're just setting up an environment for Packet Tracer to run inside of, basically setting up that container. Now at this point, it's going to look like that it's kind of frozen. Hey, nothing's happening. It's gone. I go down and I click the icon and nothing happens. Just be patient. It takes a few seconds for it to finish doing its magic here. And eventually you should get a wrapper creation finished dialog. Once that's done, we can now go find that in our home folder under Home, Applications, Wineskin. And what we'll see is that new application container that we created, Cisco Packet Tracer. Let's double click that. The first time I double click it, it always gives me a failure message. Hit OK, try it again. It works. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. Now we're ready to actually use the executable we downloaded from Cisco. So if you click Install Software and choose the Setup Executable, we're looking for the exe file that we downloaded from Cisco Academy. You double click that and it should bring up, if everything's successful, a pretty familiar dialog, the Windows installer. So we'll do the usual OK, yes, next, continue business on the application installer. And when we're finished, cross your fingers. And let's see what happens here. There it is. Hey, you're all done. Gives you a dialog message. Go ahead and launch Packet Tracer. When we hit finish, we should see a familiar Windows loading screen. And boom, we are in Packet Tracer. Life is good. Let's go ahead and close that and let's restart it just to make sure that there's no unexpected behaviors because that was the installer wrapper is still sort of wrapping up. So the Wineskin's going to finish wrapping up. Now, here's an important part. It doesn't know which exe actually launches the program. So hit that drop-down button and actually pick the packettracer.exe executable so the wrapper knows which exe file is the actual installer. From now on, whenever you go to that applications folder and double-click on Cisco Packet Tracer, it should just fire right up. And here we go. So we've got the good old familiar Packet Tracer interface. Let's just check to make sure it's functioning the way we think it should. Go ahead and grab a switch or two and throw it out here. And let's throw a layer 3 device out there. Wire these bad boys up. Let's just pick an interface. And we are off to the races. Make sure we got a command prompt here. there it is. Hope this works out for you. I really don't know much about Wineskin, but I know enough, I guess, to install Packet Tracer. Hope that helps.